Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening. My name is Divia Marsha. In this video, I will explain about my activities and my experiences during this pandemic, and I will also explain about the current situation about this pandemic and the activities that students do during this pandemic. So, because if I just talk about myself or my experiences, activities during this pandemic, I think this video will be plenty live. So I explain another situations, and then in this video I will explain 3 points. First, pandemic situations, and then second, usual activities during the pandemic, and then my activities during the pandemic. For the first, I will explain about the current situation about this pandemic. And yep, it has been 10 months since the first cases in Indonesia. The first cases in Indonesia is on early March on 2020, and based on data from the COVID-19 handling, yep, uh, COVID-19 has been 10,000 cases in Indonesia on 24 hours or just one day. And then so the government has asked their citizens for just staying at home with implementation of PSBB in several areas. The government has asked their citizens for cannot leave their house. Besides, they have important matters to do because of this pandemic, and of course I know we get bored so easily because like we 24 hours in a home, we cannot leave our house, and then so we trying to looking something new activities for we comfortable at home. We try to do find and do activities that we haven't done. And second point is I want to explain that activities that people usually do. So I prepared this bar chart. Look at this bar chart. I asked 20 students and asked what they do, what two most activities they do during this pandemic. And there are many activities here, such as doing tasks, using cell phone, sleeping, helping parents, playing guitar, doing workouts, cooking, and etc. But I only took 4 activities that the most students do during this pandemic, such as doing assignment, using cell phones, sleeping, or helping parents. And look at this bar chart. I took white color for female and purple color for male. And look female first. The most activities that carried by 10 female students is doing assignment and helping parents. It's 3 students each, and so this data taken by for on when the final exam day, close exam day. So that the students are busy by their assignment or their tasks by docent. So the most activities is doing assignment, and then for two students, female students, answer that playing cell phones, and then it's like using social media or watching movies using cell phones, and one student answer workout. Yep. And sleep. And then for males students, I asked 10 male students, and their answer is sleeping, because men student usually in the outside of home than female students, so they don't have the activities to do than female students. So the most activities they do is just sleep for us, and two male students do assignments because it's close for final exam, and help parents and use cell phones. They just usually playing games on their cell phones, and the others one is playing guitar. And conclusion, uh, they explain at the beginning of this pandemic, they trying to do something new. They're trying to find new activities, but no, they just do what activities they usually do, uh, namely a normal day, like a normal day. And then 3 point, my activities experienced during this pandemic, and my new activities. So I'm a person who doesn't really mind about this pandemic. If I just must in the home or I cannot go anywhere, so I'm not really looking for new activities. I just do what activities I usually do. And the difference is what I feel. It's just I really at home like 24 hours. I cannot go anywhere. I cannot go going with my friends. Um, even though I didn't mind about this pandemic, but in several nights, like Saturday nights, like that, I usually hang out with my friends or just playing with my friends. But in this pandemic, I couldn't go anywhere. I admit I couldn't do that. Then I admit there were things I never did before, but in the normal day. But in this pandemic, I do that. So this being called new activities, right? It's like learning to cook or doing a workout. I never do this before this pandemic, and then so this is my activities during the pandemic. As I mentioned before, for the first, I learned to cook, and then doing workout, and then doing tasks, doing assignment, and then helping parents, and watching movies. For the first, I want to explain learn to cook. I want to explain more detail. And on my normal day, my mom doesn't like to cook. We just buying in the outside, or we just order on in the restaurants. But when pandemic comes, I think it's more hot if we just cook by our home. So my mom was cooking every day, and I'm very happy because I also learned to cook too. And beside cooking with my mom, I also learned to cook by myself. um, like making a pancake or a cake, like a sponge cake, and I also make a creation of pudding, jelly, and then yep, that's second is doing workouts. So I think during this pandemic, I cannot go on the outside, so I didn't much activity. So I need to work out for burn my calories. So in the first pandemic, I do this every day. I do workout every day, but no, I I rarely did this workout, but not every day again. And I think I want to going fat, and then uh, working on assignment from campus. Yep, during a pandemic, it's more assignment or tasks from docent than my normal day. Than before the pandemic. So I include this activity as the first as a new activities that I do during the pandemic. So during the pandemic, the activities is just like making video or making an interview. So I really did this assignment like every day, because we have a lot assignment from the same. Yep. And then next, helping parents. On a normal day, I usually go to campus, so I really in the home. Besides, in the weekend on Sunday and Saturday, and or in the evening, I'm at home. But I don't. So the conclusion, I don't really helping my uh, parents in my normal day, but in pandemics, I'm more often at home, so I helping my mom more often than my normal day. And as I mentioned before, my mother cook every day during this pandemic. So of course I help her to cook. And then next is watching movies. I like watching movies. In my normal day, I like watching K-drama or Korean drama. So the conclusion, I really like watching K-drama from before this pandemic in my normal day, but in during this pandemic, I more often watching K-drama or Korean drama. I also watch another kind of movies that I never ever seen in my normal day before. So I just seen this during the pandemic. It's like anime films and Western films, and maybe I will trying Indonesian film too later. It's not. I never seen Indonesian movies because my family does not allowed us to watch Indonesian movies like a sinetron like that. We just watch news, something that. Yep. So that's my activities during and the experiences during this pandemic. So I think that people have started to adjust life with this pandemic, because it has been 1 year, I think, this pandemic in Indonesia. So we just call this like normal day, because we usually to do that activities in our home, right? And then so the conclusion, this can be called a normal activities. And some of my friends also prefer to be at home because they are used to it. In the fact, my friends in their normal day, my friends often in the outside of their home, but now they're not uh, problem anymore with this pandemic because they're used to it, used in their home. So, but I think in the online and offline class are totally different because, yep, I think offline class more effective than online class, I think. And then this pandemic making everything's difficult, yeah. And we cannot meet friends, we cannot see our friends uh, in campus, we cannot go campus. We just talk by video call, we cannot go anywhere. And I hope this pandemic pass so we can carry out as a normal day again. So I'm Divia Marsha. So this is my experiences and my activities during the pandemic. Thank you for your attention. Good evening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.